Manny Sanguillen, superstar, Pittsburgh Pirate great, talking about the New York, Pennsylvania League. How did you get started in it?
Well, my first year I played in Batavia, New York. And I remember I used to stay in the YMCA
Is that right?
in downtown. And I have a lot of fun in that league because in that time I don't used to speak no English.
Right.
And I had to use interpreter. And the first time, you see, in my hometown where we're coming from, we don't eat pizza.
No pizza.
No. And then I hit 2 home runs, and then they take me to giving me 2 extra large pizza. But I moved from the YMCA, and then I give it to the the owner of the house. It was a great thing, and I have a lot of fun. And I thank God that I came to Batavia because I learned a lot here in Batavia.
When you went from Batavia, you traveled to various cities in the New York, Pennsylvania League. One of them was in Jamestown, New York. Do you have any memories of going down to Jamestown at all?
I remember I was a player from Puerto Rico. The name was Lopez.
Yes.
He played shortstop.
Yes.
And then we used to talk about a lot about what you call about the league. I don't have any idea because I was learning the baseball. But Jamestown, I remember the ballpark right now.
Yeah.
And they used to belong to the Tigers.
Right.
And then you guys used to have a center field. They used to call it Willie Mays.
Yeah.
I remember. It was a tough league. And the pitcher was throwing hard. And Willie Fryman came from that league too. To me, it was a great experience.
Terrific, terrific. Anything you remember about some of your teammates in Batavia?
Well, I remember, what's his name, Gene Garvey, he came there, and John Jeter, and then that's when Willie Fryman came, and from there he goes straight to the big league. So I really, the people in Batavia treat me real well, and I have to say thank you for God bless everybody, and thank God I get to Batavia, so I never make it to the big league.
That's right. From Batavia, where did you go?
I go to Raleigh, North Carolina, and then from there I go to Columbus, Ohio. From Batavia, I was in the big league 1 year and a half after. I'm making 2 years and a half.
Now then, when you got to Pittsburgh, there was a Pirates organization, wasn't it?
Correct.
And you were in Pittsburgh for 1 year, and then did you go back to the minors?
Yeah, I came back. I dislocated my finger in Dominican Republic, play winter ball. And then they want me to come in down to get rehabilitated. And in that time, and then was like, now they're bringing you back up, then you to do anything with the player. That's the way you see all the problem now, because the player association protects the player. But it was a great experience for me because I hit over 317 anyway that day. Yeah.
Manny Sanguillen played the game of baseball with unbridled joy. Sanguillen was a 3-time All-Star and a .296 hitter who was also a fine defensive catcher. He was also one of the few Pirates on both the 1971 and 79 World Series championship teams.
No, I played for 13 years during the big league, and I thank God for that. And I've been in 6 championships, 2 World Series, and a lot of other things. And so the people in Batavia, I had to thank God that I was in Batavia.
What's your highlight, Manny?
Well, one of the biggest things I like to talk is about my no-hitting. But you see, I was checking some of my records. In 1970, in the 70s, I hit 57 triple, and in the old time the triple, especially for catcher. Never one catcher do that. My average throwman in second base was 60%. And so far from the 1940, I still have the higher average, the baseball 297, and I don't know that. Some other thing, and one of the best thing happened to me was to get in Pittsburgh. Play for the Grade 1, with the Grade 1 Roberto Clemente, Denny Merta, and Mr. Starja.
Tell me about Roberto Clemente.
Well, it was meant that you had to see what he do every day in the field, out of the field, and then you can tell how great the human being Roberto Clemente was. It's not only a ball player, he used to take the time to talk to the children. For instance, when I came to the big league, he said beside me, he said, "That's your seat, welcome. And you need anything, let me know." And he said something happened, he come in, they said, no, that's not that way, you should do it the other way. So Clemente was a great human being, and I played. He was the most complete ball player I ever saw in the whole world.
Willie Stargell.
Great human being. Willie Stargell was one of the guys that hit the ball. Right now, the way the ball fly, it might hit ball like 700 feet. It was so powerful that we used to laugh because he had so much power. It's not only the power, he had the ability that he used to have playing the outfield, the tremendous arm, and never making bad throw, like a now throwing the ball, and Willie was completely ball player.
You have been gracious with your time. I know there's guys out there who want your autograph and stuff, so I'm glad you stopped to talk, Manny.
All right, man. Thank you. Nice to see you. My beautiful grandpa there, his birthday today, and I'm gonna congratulate him and your son here.
Yeah.
And nice to see everybody. God bless you.
Thank you, Manny. This is terrific. Terrific.